Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I prepare my healthy okra soup without adding ogbono in it or any other thing. If you're coming to my channel for the first time, my name is Chioma and you're welcome. So here I have my ingredients: fresh okra, washed and cleaned. I'm using 3 different types of protein, which is beef, goat meat and wele or kpomo, depend on what you call it from where you're watching from. All right, so I have my vegetables. I'm using 2 types of vegetables, ugu and Uziza. Uziza is what gives it a very good flavor. I don't use the seed, I like to use the fresh leaves. Then I have my pepper mix. Is basically scotch bonnet pepper grinded. I have my periwinkle, I have my seasoning cubes. I'm using Knorr beef. I don't like the taste of Knorr chicken. I have my crayfish and I have my Ogiri. If you're from Igbo land, Anambra precisely, you will know what is Ogiri. Then I have my dried fish and stockfish, already cleaned and washed. Oil, salt and onion. So basically this is all you need for this okra soup. All right, let's get started. In a clean pot, add your proteins or protein. Like I mentioned, I'm using beef and goat meat. Add your seasoning cubes, your salt for taste, add a little pepper for some heat. Then add your chopped onions. Stir together, add some water and cover the pot and cook. Well, at this point, I can't really tell you to cook it for 5 minutes or for 10 minutes because it depends. Like I said, it depends on the kind of protein you're using. Some tend to be tender quickly. Some you can cook it for like almost 1 hour before it will be tender. So cook your meat for some time. But while you're cooking your meat, let's prepare the other vegetables. Get another bowl and divide your okra into 2. One you will cut in cubes, like chunks of okra. The other one you have to grate it into pieces, or you can use your blender and use the pulse function to blend it. You can actually use hand grater, but I'm not a fan of hand grater. I intend to injure myself before I finish grating. So in this video I switched. I wanted to use the hand grater, but it wasn't working for me, so I had to switch to my mini blender. So first of all, I had to cut my okras in chunks so that I can fit in and blend them well. So after using the pulse function to blend my okra, this is what you should get. This is how it should look like. You don't have to blend it until it becomes a puree. This is how you crush it. So you can actually achieve this also with your hand grater. Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. Ọ bụrụ na this video bụ ihe na-achọ na YouTube and you're still watching up till now, forgive me that I cannot speak to the end. Please like my video, tell me what you think about the video in the comment section, okay? And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please guys, what are you still waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. You see, when you hit the subscribe, you click the next option, you will see where they say all. Then click on that all. It means anytime I upload a video, you will be one of the first people to see the video, okay? So please do me the honor and like this video, comment, subscribe, share to your friends. If you have people who doesn't know how to cook okra soup, Yeah, it is. Oh, this is so delicious. All right, so now it's time to cut the vegetables. I like to first cut the Uziza leaf and add Uziza leaf because Uziza leaf is kind of stronger than ugu leaf. So that's the first vegetable I always add before the ugu. So cut it into tiny slices. I hope that's the right word to use. Just cut it the way you see me cutting in the video, okay? Cut it into pieces because you wouldn't want to be eating your soup and you're chewing Uziza leaf because it's really chewy if not properly cut into pieces so it can cook like other vegetables. So after you finish chopping it, set aside. But in this video I actually cut a lot of it because sometimes you go to market, you don't really get the fresh one. So when I see opportunity and I get the fresh one, I just come back, wash it, cut them, then put some of it in the nylon and freeze them because it's good when you freeze it. You can keep it there for a long time and use it whenever you want to use it. So that's why you see me taking out some, because in my okra soup or any of my vegetable soup I don't add much of it because it's basically there for flavor, you understand. So I had to take out a little to freeze later. Now onto the ugu. So you do the same thing with the ugu and set aside. Okay guys, let's check on the meat. So normally I like to cook my meat halfway before adding the kpomo. Like I said, depend on the kind of protein you're using. Sometimes you can get the hard one, sometimes you can get the soft one, but I think I got the hard one in this for this soup. So what I do is this: I cook it halfway, let's say 50%, then and I add the kpomo. If the kpomo is strong, it's a strong kpomo, this is the time I add the kpomo so they can all cook together before adding the dry fish and stockfish. So right now the meat has cooked, let's say 90% cooked, remaining 10%, right? So it's time to add the dry fish and stockfish. Then other ingredients like oil, crayfish, our fresh pepper, seasoning cubes, and salt. Then stir together and cover the pot to cook for a little bit before adding any other thing. The reason why I like to cook my oil is because of the process I use to make my okra soup. I don't want to, in a situation whereby at the end of cooking the soup and you're eating it and you're getting the taste of the raw oil. No, that's not good. So it's good to cook down your oil if you're using this method to cook your okra soup. So this is the okpenyi. I have grinded the okpenyi and I added it as well for flavor. If you don't like okpenyi, you can feel free and skip it. Some people don't like it because of the smell. The smell is not really funny. Sometimes it can turn your stomach if you're the type that doesn't like okpenyi strong smell or strong flavor. So this is the stage I've added my periwinkle, because periwinkle is not really a hard protein. It's very soft. The food is almost done. So when you add your periwinkle at this stage, then add that your grated okra. This is the time to add it. Add it and stir together. Then cover your pot and cook for a little bit. Let's say cook for like 2 minutes, because we don't want to cook down our vegetable. Oh, my dogs would not allow me to do this voiceover in peace. Please, guys, pardon the noise. My 2 babies, they won't allow me to do my voiceover in peace. So, guys, look, our soup is almost ready. Look at the bubbling. So now is the time to add your onion and the remaining okras, the one we'll cut into chunks. You know, when you're eating your okra, I don't know about you, but for me, I like to have some crunch. So those ones you chop like in cubes will give your soup a crunch, like when you're eating it. And I don't like to cook my onions when I'm making okra soup. I like it fresh in my soup. So immediately you add your okra, your onion, and your vegetables. Then the food is ready. At this stage, if your food is too thick, like I don't like very thick soup. I like it a little runny. So this is the stage you can add extra water. Then taste for salt. If the salt or the seasoning cube is not enough, then you add a little bit more. Okay? It's better to add your salt bit by bit, because if you if you add too much salt, there is no turning back from there. Unless you have some spare yam in the house, you can cut your yam and throw inside your soup so that it will suck out all the excess salt you added in your soup. But I don't really like that method, so it's better to just add it little by little. So after that, cover your pot and give it like 2 minutes. Then your food is ready. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you enjoy it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It's very important, okay? Because it will help my page, it will help this video to reach other people. YouTube algorithm can be able to recognize my channel and share to other people. Thank you guys for watching. I really love you guys. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you, and see you in my next video.